built black-red deck. The pool was fairly. Uh, so the three colors that I could play were black, red, and white. Green had some strong cards like Umbral Mysteries, and it also had Ulrich if I'm playing red. So that guy's pretty powerful. But I felt because there was so much removal in black and red, that's what I should play. There's actually three removal spells that I'm not playing uh, because you actually need creatures and win conditions.
So let me get this straight. You got 12 removal
Yeah.
in the deck?
So in the deck, there's only so all of this is removal. So 4, 7, 10 removal, and there's 3 that I'm not playing. Yeah.
And you decided to put a legendary in your
sideboard. Yeah, that's correct.
Which is typically a mistake new players make.
Yeah, it depends because it's a very powerful card, but you need the mana fixing to support it if you're going to run them. So if I had like so I've got the Foreboding Ruin here. If instead I had like the green red land, and maybe I had a Terrarion, then maybe I could play it. But just without any fixing whatsoever, yeah, it's ludicrous to compromise your mana base just to run that.
Okay, most valued card.
Most valued card would probably be Weaver of Lightning. It's crazy in that it allows you to, with all the like instant speeds and even the sorcery speed removal, you can set up a lot of advantageous trades. So usually, if I can play, especially with these small removal spells, I can usually trade out. So I get removal spell, and this kills like a 4-drop or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's very powerful, and it also messes up combat because if they think I've got an instant in hand, then they might block differently.
That's right. So you're currently 2-0.
Yeah.
We just finished round 2.
Yeah.
And you are undefeated.
Yeah.
So tell me about your opponents in rounds 1 and 2.
Okay. So round 1, my opponent was white black. Yeah. He had a decent amount. He had like 3 or 4 removal spells and some decent creatures. But the problem was so Lightning Weaver in play. I think I cast so Galvanic Bombardment, that 2-for-1 dim once in like turn 3.
Yeah.
And then later in the game, I had 2 the Slaughter, and that actually 3-for-1 dim with the Weaver of Lightning after you cast a pump spell.
No.
So it was just crazy. This card's such a blowout sometimes.
Round 2.
Round 2, my opponent, sadly, is game 1, so he's a green-red, but in game 1 he only drew his red sources, so he couldn't play all these spells. Game 2, he actually played the Dragon 4/5, 5 to cast Mythic with flying. Whenever it's targeted by a spell, copy that spell onto each other creature that player owns. So I can't actually target that dragon with a removal spell because it kills all my dudes. He can target it with his pump spells, and it pumps all his dudes.
So how did you get past
So
that?
I got past it with this card. Now this card is it's a bit questionable. Like Reed Duke apparently said it's the best uncommon in the set, but every single other person I've talked to says it's not that great, but sometimes you need it. So you have to play the card. You need to discard a card and sacrifice a creature. Now, unless you got some good creatures to sack, like this guy, who you can bring back and get an extra spirit out of, or you've got a madness card like this card to discard, then it's usually really bad. But because the dragon says if it's a card with a single target, and this had 2 targets on it, that was the only way I could get rid of the dragon.
Okay, so you had to give up 3 resources in order to get rid of it.
Just like a dragon and another dude, and then I can swing in. On the bonus side, I had this guy in play as well, so he gets a +1/+1 counter whenever one of my creatures dies. So it wasn't completely bad. So I just discarded land, sacked a creature, and killed his dragon and his only other card, and then just that actually allowed me to win the game.
Now, typically when you build sealed pools,
Yeah.
is this typical of the curve that you usually see?
Typically, I actually prefer some more creatures here in the 2-drop slot because I feel like this sealed format is a bit slower, especially with the emerge cards, and you're typically find like every single game you'll expect to transform something like this, which is 7 mana cost. But I feel you do need a couple creatures here, or at least like some decent blockers here in the 2 drop slot. Otherwise, you can get pushed out of the game by someone who's got like a bunch of pump spells and a bunch of cheap removal. So I'd prefer something with more 2 drops. Maybe one less 5 drop, and maybe some sort of haymaker card after 6 or 7. Yeah.
So the weak point in your deck, maybe the lower
Yeah,
end. Okay.
lower end. Like if someone has like a fast aggro deck, I might be struggling. I need to get like my Weaver of Blinding and then 2 for 1 them with some of the galvanic bombardments or something like that.
All right. Well, look, good luck for the rest of the day.
Thanks, Ian.
Hope to see you in the top 8.
Hopefully I will be.
Thanks.